welcome to Something's Cooking with Alpa. And whenever you're thinking of an Indian snack, the name samosa always pops in your mind. And when it's raining, it's even double the fun. So let's make your kitchen your family's favorite restaurant by making North Indian style samosa. And guys, do support us by subscribing to us and be awesome. To make the aloo samosa, you're going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, that is maida, 5 to 6 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 teaspoon of carom seeds, which is ajwain, little bit of salt and cold water. For the filling, what you're going to need is 5 medium-sized potatoes which are boiled and I've refrigerated them overnight. Half cup of peas, that's mutter, half cup of cilantro, that's dhaniya, 6 mild green chillies chopped, half teaspoon of cumin seeds, that's jeera, half teaspoon of fennel seeds, that's sauf, half teaspoon of ginger paste, half teaspoon of garlic paste, 5 to 6 cashews. For the masala, you're going to need pinch of Asafoetida, which is Hing, half teaspoon of cumin powder, that's jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, that's dhaniya powder, half teaspoon of Kashmiri red chilli, 1 teaspoon of mango powder, that's amchur powder, half teaspoon of garam masala, half teaspoon of black salt, that's kala namak, half teaspoon of chaat masala, and a little bit of salt and oil for frying, and we are set. So let's start first making the dough. और टेंशन क्यों लेते हो, मेरे पास वेबसाइट है where I have the ingredients and their quantities, so please do visit over there. So in our all-purpose flour, which is maida, I'm going to add the ajwain, salt and the vegetable oil. And we're going to mix this all in, and we're going to mix this for at least 5 minutes. This is perfect, guys. Look at it. When you hold it like this in your hand, this is how it should form. And when you break it, this is how it is, you know. This is perfect. And the mixing for 5 minutes is very crucial, because if you want that khasta layer, outer layer of the samosa, you need to mix it for 5 minutes. And now we are going to add some cold water. Guys, our dough is ready, and see how tough it is. And when you break it, see, it's not very moist. That is exactly how you want your dough to be. And for 2 cups of all-purpose flour, all I added was 100 ml of water. And now I'm simply going to take a wet cloth, cover it up and keep it aside for the next half an hour. So let's meanwhile start working on our filling. So for the filling, take the potato and using your hands, crush them. I always prefer to crush the potatoes using the hand for the samosas. That doesn't give you that, if you use that potato masher or anything like that, it's going to give you mushy potatoes, which you don't want. So this is how you do it. See, our potatoes are nicely mashed in. Now let's keep it aside for the moment. And in an kadai, I've added some oil. Once it's hot, let's add some jeera. So once the jeera starts sizzling, let's add the sauf and the hing, followed by the garlic and the ginger paste. And let's stir it in and let's cook it for about 30 seconds. Time to add the green chillies, followed by the potato. Mix it all in. After a minute or so, let's add some salt. Mix that in as well. Guys, once the salt is nicely mixed in, it's time for us to add the green peas along with all of our masalas. Mix it all in again. After 5-6 minutes of cooking, we're going to add the cashews and the dhaniya and mix that in as well. And now it's time for us to turn off the flame and let this filling come down to room temperature. So after half an hour, our stuffing or the filling is also at room temperature, and so is our dough. Look at it. Now let's remove the cloth and let's mix it again one more time. Let's refresh our dough. So guys, after mixing, I've just made a small bowl like this, and now I'm going to press it between my palms. And now on a clean surface, we are going to use a rolling pin and roll this. Okay, look at it. This is how thick I want it to be. It's almost as thick as a cardboard, I guess. And now guys, I'm gonna cut it from the center. I'm using a pizza cutter. You can always use a knife. Okay, now guys, I'm going to fold this part, apply a little water over here and fold it here as well, like that. And now we are going to press it perfect. You see how I'm pressing this, and now it's become a cone. So make sure that you press the two ends together. Now using a spoon, I'm going to add the filling. So first I'm going to take a very little and press it down. Okay, like that. And then take a little more and then press it. Some more. It's up to you how much you want to fill your samosas, but I do like my samosas nicely filled with the filling. Now guys, take a little water, apply it at the edges. Now taking this part, see here we have joined the edges together. So take the part which is behind it and pull it forward and press it. And then go on pressing like this. And then press it. And then give it a nice fold. Okay, so see, you have a nice fold over here. Should be able to stand straight. So our samosas are standing straight. That is one more way that you know that you have filled the samosas properly. So let me do this one more, and then I'm going to show you a very different, unique way of making another kind of samosa. So now I'm going to show you the designer samosa. Now I like to call it a designer samosa is because it looks so different, and the crust is also going to be looking very different and unique. So for that, what I've done is I've already made one disc which is a little thinner than our original samosa, and I've cut it into half, and now using a knife I'm making parallel cuts approximately ½ inch apart, and you can see they are not edge to edge. So this is what you need to do just on one side of this disc. And now we are just going to apply very little water on the surface over here, just on one side. Now we take this other side and we land it on top over here like that. Perfect. Lightly dab it. As we are making a samosa, we do exactly that same thing. We follow the same process. So we fold it, apply little water, take the other side and fold it here. Just double check, make sure that you have nicely sealed the edges. So once the cone is ready, now it's time for us to fill it. So as usual, add very little amount at the bottom, press it in, and then start filling the rest. So nicely filled in. Now time for us to seal. So apply water on the edges and then press it together. Press the edges at the bottom together like this. Now wouldn't you call this a designer samosa? It is looking so absolutely Beautiful. Now guys, it's time for us to fry this. But before we fry our samosas, we need to let them stand for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So guys, I've already taken some oil which is now pretty hot. Guys, whenever you are heating up this oil, you have to remember to heat it on a very low flame. And now let's add our samosas. Again, our oil is at the lowest flame possible. It is going to take us easily anywhere between 12 to 15 minutes for our samosas to be ready. You will know your samosas are ready once they are nice and golden in color on all sides. Don't forget to keep stirring it in intervals so that they get evenly cooked. Amazing. Look at how amazing our samosas are looking, guys. It took me exactly around 14 minutes and look how beautiful golden brown they are. Now this is looking so good that I don't feel like breaking it. So now I'm gonna break this and show it to you. See, look at it. It's so amazing, like proper khasta samosa, you know. This is what you call a khasta samosa. Look at that. Amazing. Now I am going in for a bite. No words. Only expressions. The outside layer, amazing. Amazing is the word for it. And the inside layer, perfect blend of spices. You have to make this. You definitely have to make this. And I really hope you enjoyed spending time with me. And I'll see you very soon, guys. And do write to me, do subscribe to my channel, and do visit me on my website for any inquiries or ingredients or their quantities. You know, you can go over there. Take care. Bye-bye.